All right, guys, we back with more content. We got Shapiro destroys Cenk Uygur when he claims the party switched. And I think this took place in 2017 at Politicon. I was reading the description. You know, this was always very interesting to me when I really got into politics and, you know, conservatism, hearing this whole party switch thing. You know, I didn't really know what to believe. I didn't know if the parties did switch, if the parties didn't switch, but now I'm pretty much locked in on the foundation that I believe more so the conservatives, the Ben Shapiros, the parties didn't switch. It may have been one or two people here or there. But with that out the way, though, my introduction. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe while the video is rolling. Now let's get into it.
Look, this idea of the identity, that Democrats don't have identity politics, and some of them do. But let's not forget that Republicans do the same and worse. Who was the one who came up with the Southern strategy? That was the Republican Party. And the Southern strategy was, let's go get racist white voters in the South. That's a fact. So, once again, it's this wonderful capitalist invention called Google. Google it. So,
the Southern strategy, he didn't say when that was, if anybody knows.
Republican chairmen have said, yes, we did do that strategy and we apologize. So that's a fact. They're the ones who invented identity politics. So when you like identity politics when it serves your...
Honestly, as a grown man and one who's supposed to be politically, you know, read up on and studied, to say that the right plays identity politics more than the left is it's crazy. That's a crazy claim, even in 2017.
Your interests, but all of a sudden when we say, hey, can black people have the same rights as white people? Oh, identity politics. Can gay people have the same rights as straight people? Identity politics. It's called equality. Look into it. It's called America.
But that's the thing, though. When you talk about rights, the first place you're going to refer to is something like the Bill of Rights, stuff that's on paper. You can't just say black people don't have rights and then expect everyone to cheer and believe you. Now, fortunately for him, he got his fans in the crowd, so they cheering him on. But I mean, what rights do I don't have that you have? I mean, I can't name one. I certainly feel free enough to do whatever the hell I want to do. So, I mean, I don't know. He ain't talking for me. This dude ain't sticking up for me.
Okay.
All right, well, I think we now know.
USA! All right. Equality for all of us!
Okay. All right. I want to respond to this is a
Ben,
point.
just very quickly.
This is very quick, okay?
Very quick.
Okay, I want to respond to a point. This is a point that Cenk made last year in his debate with Dinesh repeatedly for about an hour. Was the Southern
Cenk Uygur and Dinesh. I got to watch that.
Strategy with regard to the Republicans. Okay, I'd like to point out the idea that the entire South solidly moved into the Republican category because of the Civil Rights Act is historically false and has been debunked multiple times by people ranging from Sean Trent at Real Clear Politics to professors at the University of Pennsylvania. And there's a bunch of ways to debunk it, including the fact that the Congress did not switch Republican in the South until 1994. Okay, did it take 30 years for the racists to realize what was going on? 21 senators from the South were Democrats. How many of them became Republicans after the Civil Rights Act? The answer, 1. The other 20 stayed Democrats. In 1952, Eisenhower did not win a ton of the South. Eisenhower did win, however, 7 states in the South in 1956, after he sent federal troops down south. The reason that
Ben is cooking right now.
1956, after he sent federal troops down south. The reason that the Republican Party started to win in the South, it began in the 1950s, not after the 1964 Civil Rights Act, and it was largely due to the movement of industry down south. It was new fringe members of the Republican Party, younger members of the Republican Party, who switched over to the Republican Party in the South, not old Democrats, who remained old Democrats and are still old Democrats today.
All right. So I'm going to jump in here.
Okay, I got it. Real quick. You're right.
Very quick.
By the way, Jimmy
Carter
Carter launched his 1980 campaign at the headquarters, that town in Alabama that was the headquarters for the KKK. So to pretend that it was only Republicans playing the bad and evil race strategy is just a lie.
All right.
Okay.
Last word.
That was him responding to his own thing. Okay. So, real quick, because you're right, we had a whole hour-long, almost an hour-long debate on the Southern strategy. You guys always cherry pick certain windows of time. In this very narrow window of time, these people came to that people.
When you talk about the party switching, you have to be talking about a specific, point in time.
From 1952 to 1994.
Hold on. If you're so right, why did two heads of the RNC come out and say, yes, we did the Southern strategy, and we apologize? Why did Pat Buchanan say to me on MSNBC, yes, we did the Southern strategy?
See, now that the fact that a Republican agreed and said that they did the Southern strategy on MSNBC, that's what makes me a bit skeptical, because there's rhino Republicans out here, Republicans that say they're Republicans, that say they for conservatism and free speech and da-da-da-da, but they're really just faking it till they make it. So, you can't trust someone based solely off the colors, the color of the party they claim to represent,
Yes, we got whites to vote for us in the South, and we had a good run, okay? It wasn't me saying it was Republican leaders and Buchanan who did it.
And also, too, at the same time, that's just politics. That's just getting votes. You have to, you're catering to people at the end of the day. You got to get the white vote. You got to get the black vote. You got to get the Hispanic vote. You have to do different things to appeal to different types of people. So I personally, I don't even understand what the point he's really trying to make.
At the Nixon campaign, admitting that was exactly the strategy.
And there were some members of the Republican Strategy Council who were doing evil things. That doesn't mean all the people who voted for the Republicans were voting for them because of those things. And to impute that motive to tens of millions of people down south is to ignore not only every public opinion poll done, but also to fail to recognize history.
All right, I'm going to cut right in here.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Ben Shapiro, man. Ben is a guy that you always know can hold his own in a debate. And you know that the debate will typically be interesting because of, how fired up he gets sometimes. But that's it for the video. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe on your way out the door. Let me know what you know about the Southern strategy, about the party switching. Leave your knowledge and info in the comments below. But that's it for the video. Till next time, guys, I'm out of here. Peace.